Podcast, episode 1. Woot woot! Let's get it. Our podcast name is Sam and Stevie. You'll have to hit us up if you don't like the name of that, but too bad, suckers. It don't matter right now. Our first podcast is Holiday Traditions. I have about 4 ideas, Sam. I don't know how many you have.
Yeah, I came up with like 8 today. But they
Solid.
vary.
I did not come up with that many.
They vary between very normal ideas and absolutely definitely not good ideas.
All right, excellent. So, Sam, why don't you go first with your idea? We can snake pattern it.
True. So I came up with this idea to think of different traditions that it would be fun if you would introduce. I believe, what was the one that I texted you beforehand?
It was the bottle rocket. You spin the bottle. And whoever it lands on is named something. Firecracker?
Yeah, like the Fire King.
Fire King, yeah.
Yeah. So just like a stupid tradition that you do on the 4th of July, spin a bottle. Whoever the bottle rocket hits, they get announced as the Fire King.
I love it.
One of my other ideas is Chinese New Year. It has to do with Chinese New Year. And you know how there's animals for Chinese New Year?
Like the dragon?
Yeah, like the year of the dragon, the year of the pig, the year. I think that you should have to buy somebody the livestock animal. I'm just into buying people livestock. So I think you should have to buy somebody a livestock animal whenever the new, at least if you're Chinese.
Does it have to be like the animal of the year or any livestock?
I feel like it probably has to be the animal year, but maybe we could workshop it and just be any animal.
Because we might need to have some AI dragons out there if that's ever a Chinese New Year coming up again. But no, I like that.
Of just buying somebody a pig, and then in like 8 years, they just didn't. Or I don't know how long do pigs live?
I feel like they gotta live. I mean, if they're not getting killed for the bacon, I feel they could live a while.
I'm picturing you buy somebody a pig and then they have to take care of it and then they just invite you over for the barbecue. How many years later?
Let's go with 10 years later. I feel 10 would be good.
I feel like there's absolutely no chance a pig is supposed to live for 10 years. We're going to have a guest on that tells us how long a pig lives.
Who knows pigs, Justin?
Probably.
I like it. Okay, so one of my first ideas that came to my mind was, you know how there's always the uncle at Thanksgiving who just dominates the football game?
Uh-huh.
So my idea was you have a family v family Thanksgiving game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care which families, but whoever wins gets to choose if they host or cook next year's Thanksgiving. And whoever loses gets the second pick. So if all you just have to do is set the table, that's it. And I don't know, I mean, a lot more at stake for the football game. I feel like be a lot more entertaining.
I like this idea.
Or the other idea was a wishbone pull contest.
Same
stakes.
I like it. I think that's a golden idea.
I thought so, but or you could switch it up with other sports, ping pong. That might be fun.
Sure.
Darts. Or pick a football winner of the Dallas or Lions game.
You essentially just either don't want to make Thanksgiving or don't want to host Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
Also, one of my ideas had to do with uncles too. One of my ideas, you know how you have that exactly what you're talking about, the uncle that dominates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking you have this tradition on your birthday or at like a Christmas where you pick one niece or nephew and one uncle and they wrestle each other every single year. And then once the niece or nephew can take them over, then it's like the passing of the guard. And then you pick a new pick.
I pick my 2-month-old niece.
I was thinking about this because I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be funny if I like if you pick like a grandkid to like race every year, and you're
Hmm.
like the year that you can beat me in a race, you win.
That's right. Never happening. Okay, my next one is kind of an odd one. I thought about this a lot this year, especially. After any important sports events, Sunday Night Football, Super Bowl, World Cup, the next day of work sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So can we just make two sport federal holidays?
I
I
like.
feel the Super Bowl would be one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one's up for grabs.
I like this tradition. Or like maybe you go one step further, and when you apply to a job, you have to pick a team, and if that team is ever in the Super Bowl, you get the whole week off.
Yes, the whole week.
Yeah, you have to
I
prepare.
love that. I want to pick the Dodgers for baseball. No, but baseball doesn't count 'cause that's a series. If it has to
Maybe
be like a one game
true. Maybe like you have to implement a rule that your team has to be under 500.
under five. Oh, what would you choose?
Uh, of any sport,
How about just NFL?
NFL. I mean, the Lions weren't under 500, but they were pretty much under 500.
How about non-playoff team?
Yeah, Lions were a non-playoff team.
Lions.
I'm trying to think who else would be a fun one. Maybe the Titans. The Titans are just so
Ooh,
bad that, or the
the
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah,
Fernando Mendoza's not the guy.
I can get behind. You don't like Fernando
I don't think he's
Mendoza?
gonna be good.
I think he's going to be a baller.
I
I
hope
think he's.
so.
I think he's going to be the most polite person in all of Las Vegas.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. Who's another bad team? Well, the Dolphins haven't done anything. They haven't won a playoff game since 2000. That's not changing. Jets. If the Jets win the Super Bowl, you should get a whole month off of work.
True. Maybe you do some like you take their like percentage of winning the Super Bowl, and then you like
Yes.
do some formula. I like.
Yes. All right, you go, Sam.
Uh, I had one about the Super Bowl too. I had. Let me check my notes. Um, you have to go to a Super Bowl party, and you bring a full bowl of a snack, and so hence the name Super Bowl, and it has to be a random snack. I didn't say and all of these ideas were winners. I just said they're ideas.
No, I love it. So, like, is it if your food gets eaten, you win, or what?
Nope.
Or do you just have to?
Nope. You're
No.
just bringing a bowl of food, and you call it something stupid like the Super Bowl, but you pretend like people don't normally do that, and you pretend that you came up with it. You're like, guys, let's do the Super Bowl.
All right, what would you bring in your Super Bowl?
Probably gummy worms. Tell me
Gummy worms.
a full bowl of gummy worms wouldn't hit. Maybe dirt cake. I love dirt cake.
What about a bowl of just cherry pits?
I think that's that's terrible. Have you ever had what's that one cereal that's basically cherry pits? It's like gravel. Grape nuts. Have you had those?
Yo,
I hate grape nuts.
or you just bring soup.
Soup or bowl.
Yeah,
You can either bring soup or a bowl. You can't bring soup in a bowl.
that's true. I
I'm
put
gonna
my
rattle
soup in
down.
a sheet pan.
I'm gonna rattle down another idea.
Go
President's
ahead.
Day, where everybody dresses up as their favorite president.
Yes.
St. Patty's Day. I titled this one "The Purge of Green." Um, so this one, the whole country is gonna have to get behind. Um, so you know how St. Patty's Day is all about the color green.
Hmm.
I believe that's the origin of it. It's the color green. Anyways, so you have a giant game of the last person to get green on them. And so you can go out and you can just hit your neighbors with just like full on paint or like smoke bombs. The last person to get hit with green, this one's going to be tough logistically to prove, but they win something.
I think you gotta go per like county or per city,
Oh, I like that.
and then like you take the winners from those and like have a section battle per state,
I like
and
this.
then that's a good idea.
I'm just thinking of breaking into people's houses and like throwing pickle dye at them or something.
I'm trying to think like the logistics.
I think there are too many logistics to think about.
Uh, Easter egg hunts are a thing, right? Like that's pretty similar. You're just trying to find people who don't have green on them and get green on them. Okay, my next one was kind of a more family tradition. I did this when I was a kid. So when you open Christmas gifts, we never just opened everything at the same time. We always went gift by gift. So my dad would always find these Christmas present patterns and say, "Hey, find a snowman with 3 dots on it."
Uh-huh.
And I always liked that as a kid. So I think that should be more regular at people's homes.
I like that. I thought that was going into a bigger idea, but I like the small idea.
Yes. My example is find a present with a unicorn on it.
Oh, I like that.
So it makes people want to buy better wrapping paper too.
I'm a big fan of wrapping paper. This year I got some wrapping paper that said Happy Stitchmas, and then I felt really bad because it took Christ out of Christmas, and I did not recognize that. I almost I almost used Sharpie and just took the Stitchmas.
Happy Moss.
Happy Moss.
I bought Christmas wrapping paper like back in September. It hasn't left my car since.
Actually. That's hilarious.
I was gonna use it for a party at school, but then we just didn't do that game. And then so I just have it.
That's hilarious.
But okay, I have one more, but you said you had like 5 more.
I'm gonna go rapid fire because all of these are very half baked. This one, don't endorse. Columbus Day. You go and you hop on a boat and you slave an indigenous people. You have free mail day. You just pick one day of the year and you can send 1 letter for free. I like that one. Independence Day. You unsubscribe from one of your subscriptions, whether that be from a gym or from like Spotify or from something else. You just
I like that.
unsubscribe from one thing. That one's more viable. And then we have my final one is National Screw Tightening Day. You know how every once in a while you have like the butter knife that like jiggles around because it's not tightened, or like that's a poor example. The pan. I was thinking of that because you have to use a butter knife on the pan to make it more tight, and then you just have that one day where you just tighten every screw around your house,
Every screw.
all the loose ones.
Oh, like that. That's creative, man. I like that.
That one was brainstormed with Justin Winters. Shout out.
Ooh, I like that. You should have like a knife sharpening day too, where you just have to sharpen all your knives
I like
and
this.
see who has the sharpest knife.
I like this. What's your final idea?
This one's kind of dumb, but whoever falls asleep first at a New Year's Eve party, big punishment decided by the others. Some examples: get woken up by water dumped on them. That was the first example as the punishment. Walk 10 yards on top of Legos.
I like this.
Bungee jump. Take the ACT.
Oh,
And here's my personal favorite. Drive your car until it's out of gas, but you have to put a post-it note covering the fuel gauge.
I like
Shout
the
out to Dude
ACT.
Perfect on that one.
I lied. I actually had one more idea that I wrote down, and
Oh,
it
sweet.
has to do with New Year's Eve as well, and punishments. I think we're thinking of the same line. Where your idea actually works really well with mine, because I was just thinking you have to pick someone randomly, but your idea of the first person to fall asleep, everybody has to bring a family heirloom that's very breakable, and you know how the ball drops. You put all the heirlooms on the top, and then the first person to fall asleep, their heirloom just gets dropped off and it gets broken.
Oh, that's hardcore, man. I love it, man. Trying to think of like what heirloom I would use that's special to me. I don't even really know if I have anything breakable. A glass. Okay, Sam. So I want to do a blind rank with you.
New segment alert.
New segment alert. We're gonna do this every single podcast. I'm not gonna tell you what category it is beforehand, like before we start, but this is 2000 athletes.
Okay.
So your first one is Calvin Johnson, 1 through 5.
I'm picking one. I'm a big Calvin Johnson fan.
All right. Next one, Messi.
I'm picking Messi as 2. I
Okay.
also like Messi.
Michael Phelps.
Is this just a list of like the 5 most people that I like? I'm putting Michael Phelps as 3.
All right. Shohei Otani.
I'll put him as 5.
Okay. And last one is Steph Curry.
4. I like that.
You like that list? All right. I'd probably put Michael Phelps number 1 just because he's an absolute unit. I have no Calvin Johnson love. Then Steph Curry, Messi, Shohei, Calvin Johnson. That'd be my list.
Okay. So fully blind? Is
Fully
that
blind.
okay? I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be like, who would you want? I make my list, and then you're like, oh, the category is who do you want to bake a cake with?
Oh, I should do that. That's a good idea, Sam. I should do that next time.
I like that. I like that segment, Steven. Ooh, do you want to do a new segment? Part of my take does this. Hot seat, cool throne.
What is that?
So something is on the hot seat, like something on the hot seat would be like who's an NFL, like Mendoza. You'd be putting Mendoza on the hot seat because you don't think he's going to make it in Vegas or something
Yes.
like that. And then the cool throne would be like Philip Rivers for being able to score on the Seattle defense and almost beat them. But that
What's another hot seat thing you have?
hot seat personally,
Yeah.
hot seat in my life right now is how do I put this? Hot seat in my life right now is milk.
Milk.
Yeah, milk. Because during the summer, I was getting milk home and I put it on the floor in the back of my car sideways. And then it spilled a little bit. And now that it's starting to warm up, I can just smell spoiled milk. So maybe hot seat is just that I'm a really big dummy, but I don't think that's a hot seat. So I'm going hot seat milk.
Milk. So does that mean I have to name a good thing about milk?
If you want to, but no.
I use milk in my tricks today.
You eat tricks.
Dude, it's so good.
Tricks.
I was shopping. I just saw it at the store. Like, I am a child.
Do you ever get Cookie Crisp?
Yes.
Do you actually?
Not all the time, but yes.
I'm jealous. I need to get Cookie Crisp more often.
I mean, you're an adult. Just do it.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, we should also do a new segment. What's the most like adult thing that you've done recently? In the fact of like, I just did it. Like you stay up to like 3 in the morning,
Hmm.
or you eat like a full bag of Gardettos or something.
Let me think.
But you also have to do hot seat cool throne too.
I think people should own more lamps.
Cool. So lamps are on the cool throne.
Yes.
You should put darkness. Put darkness on your hot seat.
Darkness, yes.
Darkness is on the hot seat. Lamps are in. That is a cool lamp. Did you just get that?
No, I've had this for a while.
Hmm.
I think I got it from my parents' basement. I didn't just take it, but they offered.
That should be cool. Throne is pretending that you're just borrowing something from your parents and then
But yes.
just making it your own.
All right, let me think of an adulting thing I've done. Taking a nap at 2 o'clock in the afternoon
I like that.
and not having care in the world about when I wake up.
Ooh, that's not setting an alarm for a nap. That's a wild move.
It's also dangerous because when you wake up, you have no idea what time
Right.
it is,
What dimension you're in?
what year you're in. I'm all out of ideas.
I think I might be out of ideas too. Let's do a new segment where we just talk about the weather.
About the weather. All right.
It's pretty nice
I think
out.
there was a tornado in Illinois today, wasn't there?
Was there actually?
I think so. At least it's on Facebook.
This new segment, and it's just called "Make the most annoying sound that you can." See you next week.